Welcome to an Elder Scrolls adventure like no other. In this video, we're going to take a unique journey through the entire series. However, every time I die in one of these games, I'll be jumping straight into the next one. And it is my first time playing Elder Scrolls 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's not kid ourselves. We all played Skyrim before. From the dirty dungeons of Arena to frozen tundras of Skyrim, there's no telling how long I'll survive. Well, there are chapters down there, but... Anyways, so get ready for some action, some chaos, and a little bit of foolery. Enjoy. So we started our hero's adventure in the world of Elder Scrolls. He was a barbarian named Conan. Well, you know. Skyrim, we have a lot of games before we get there. He came from Hammerfell, a red guard, a race without a past. I invested in strength and endurance. This fella right here, and had a conversation with a ghost lady.
It is too late for me, for I am already dead.
Oh, she could have at least told me how to move and stuff, but I figured it out pretty quickly. I found a gate and then the key for it. And then I explored the map system in this game. You can't even write on it. Very quickly, Conan encountered his first foe, a dirty goblin. No. Get me the hell out of here! I equipped the sword we had after a quick tutorial and started to swing at the beast. Yeah, take that. Oh, here, almost. Oh. And came victorious. Just to fight another one. And then Connor had to fight his strongest enemy yet, a rat. Although we defeated it, it got us as well. What? I died to a rat. Conan the barbarian couldn't even make it out of the dungeon. The rat was able to finish him, but his legacy moved on. Hammerfell once again, a barbarian. Name thyself Conan. I mean Conan. Got our pretty face, strength and endurance as well. Whoa.
But none may know of this meeting.
I don't have that many viewers anyways. And once again, I was put into a dungeon and had to move by clicking the edge of the screen. I entered the room, but... What's going on? Once I crouched down, I saw it. The rat wasn't going to be so lucky this time. With the death blow, we punctured every bit of the rat. Got some gold, fought an ugly bat, and I found an imp. Which wasn't that strong actually. Conan got a cool cape. Whoa. And then I had to fight a thief. Whoa. What the hell are you? Thief was quite strong, and it almost was the end of me. But alas, we were the winner of the fight. As a reward, we got many cool looking equipment for Conan. Whoa, look at us. Then I explored the thief's room. It had some interesting exhibits. I figured out resting. Oh, you can feel a heal by doing that. And then a vicious battle between Conan and his archer with some bazinga started. Conan couldn't resist the blows of the archer and died. It was yet another defeat for Conan. He started to question if he was even meant to be a barbarian. Would anything change in Morrowind?
Wake up.
Our hero wakes up in a ship this time, instead of those dirty dungeons. You look ugly. We are once again a red guard, and this is the closest I could get to the Conan in first two games. We choose to be a barbarian again, and a warrior as our star sign. We find this tiny dagger in the ship, and I also loot a barrel to find a magical ring, and find out that it heals me. Whoa. And we take on our first quest. Our destination, Balmora, to find Caius Cosades. I tried to find Balmora on the world map, and after doing so, I hit the road. I go and look at the signs, and see that Balmora is this way, so I make my way there like a good barbarian. On the road, I come across a door, which looks like it leads to a cave. Curiosity gets the best of me, and I now have to fight this dude. I realize Conan sucks with daggers and misses every hit, but I eventually get him. Oh, I got him. We loot a key off of his body and open a door that leads to some slaves. I free all 3 slaves and they become thankful to me. I don't know if this helps with anything yet, but I hope to live long enough to see if it does. On the way out, this mage dude hits Conan and it hits pretty bad. So I start running for the door. Enough adventuring. I decide to keep going. However, danger finds me.
Oh, what the hell are you?
And I come across what seems like the aftermath of a circumcision. I come across this dinosaur looking thing, get too curious again and decide to get a little closer. Unfortunately, it isn't aggressive and I get a good look at it. Ugly, like every creature in this game. I see a town in the distance and try my luck there. I have a chat with the locals and they give me some friendly advice. Oh, and also they are cultists. Conan hits the armory to find a better weapon than a tiny dagger. I see this axe. Now that's a weapon for a barbarian. However, we are a little short on money. So we decide to sell some stuff and then buy the axe for ourselves. The axe makes Conan look deadlier than ever. While I'm here, I decide to visit Fort Delagiad. The interior looks familiar. I meet Yikfa, the healer of the fort. However, she doesn't let me in the cult because I am broke. I want to loot everything here, but the guards say their eyes on me all the time. In jail, I find Morgash, Gross, Shagdoob.
What did you do?
And I somehow end up at this guy's house. He had coins laying all around, so I decided to take some of them. He didn't give any reactions, so I kept taking more until he yelled, "Over here!" I'm sorry, it has to end like this, buddy. And I slept on his bed for good measure. I panicked and started to run away from this town. Balmora it is. I shouldn't get distracted so many times if I don't want to end up dead. I say that. I meet this woman on the road.
Hello?
She tells me that some bandit robbed her. But he was also such a nice guy. Stockholm much, lady? Anyways, I tell her that I will help her and get her gloves to the bandit named Onmar. I check the journal and see that I needed to go back to Delagiad. Almora will have to wait. I make it to Delagiad and ask this guy where I can find the bandit. He leads me to the tavern in town. I get to the tavern and find Onmar there. I tell him about the lady, and he wants me to deliver a note to her. I can't believe that I am doing a fetch quest already. I give her the note. And what do I get? Possibly a date. She recommends one of her friends to me. Maybe this was worth all that walking. I'll get to her after my business in Balmora. I kill this mud crab. He becomes my lunch for the day. And I see that out of all the roads, Balmora is that way. I meet this little fella. He was cooking up some fresh beets. I decided to join in with my beatboxing skills. We had different artistic visions. I finally made it to Balmora. Oh god, finally. The atmosphere here was amazing. The music, all the sounds of nature, they all blended in perfectly. I entered the city and asked for South Wall immediately. That's where I will find chaos. People here were kind of rude.
You talk too much, Outlander.
I didn't even say anything.
But anyways, I found South Wall.
Here we are.
And now I need to find Klaskius. There were a whole lot of weirdos in here.
Sugar lips. No thanks. Only he stands there. The hell? Oh, here you are. Where is Chaos? Out to the front door, not the upper door to the terrace. What?
My brain was obviously wired to quest markers and shiny lights to guide me.
Up the stairs from the front door, here, then left at the top of the stairs and down to the end of the street. Left and down to the end of the street. Oh, here it is. That wasn't so bad. Whoa. Dude, put on a shirt for God's sake.
I reported back to Caius and completed my first quest. He gave me some gold and told me to join a guild. I immediately thought of the Imperial cult back in Delagiad and how they didn't let me in because I didn't have 50 golds. I saw a familiar face in the streets.
You must be blind.
Wait a minute, weren't you in jail? Shargam Gro Shakdol?
Before getting to Delagiad, I stopped to buy some armor. I decided on this helm.
You talk too much, Outlander.
One of you guys now.
And because they were rude, I just robbed the whole store. I looted their chests, took their books, and took all of their gold as well.
Stupid.
I decided to give the temple a visit to repent from all my sins. It was creepy. I donated to gods and got a blessing.
What did that give me?
It gave me 5 endurance points. Nice. I wanted to take a ride to the Lagyad, but it was not even an option. So I decided to just venture off. I walked for some time beside this river until I met these guys.
hello.
They were miners in a nearby mine. I decided to visit this mine. It was disgusting. I got a lot of eggs though. I attacked this innocent creature and... Whoa, just paralyzed me. So they're ganging up on me. I delved in deeper, met some more miners in there.
Whoa.
These big guys were harmless
What are you?
and disgusting. However, miners deeper into the cave were aggressive towards me for some reason. I dealt with them. And I found the queen there. I tried to beat the temptation, but... it had some human-sounding screams, which were... ugh. And I killed it for nothing. I killed your queen. Well, these guys don't care. Later, I learned from the miners that their whole economy depended on these eggs, and I just killed the queen. So, oops. I met this woman on the road, and she wanted me to escort her to some holy fields. Found it on the map, and started to make my way there. However, danger was close by.
Whoa.
Hey, stay back. I got this.
Are you stuck? Don't attack us, okay? We're just gonna go to fields of Kumu.
Oh, don't be intimidated by his dance. Come on, it's not gonna hurt you.
Well,
She just ran away. So, I decided to check this cave here instead.
what are those sounds? I'm scared. What are you?
Hello?
Whoa! No, no, no.
Only to learn that it would be my end. Oh, I'm just kidding. We can finally go full screen.
I was born 87 years ago.
So, Gates of Oblivion just opened.
Doom sweeps the land and the final hours of my life.
And the Emperor is going to die. That's great. Oh man, what an intro. Woo! We're going to choose Redguard as usual. What a handsome fella. Oh, smile a bit, guy. There you go. Well, he died a couple of times, so that must have had some effects on him. Conan, the zombie. For a change of scenery, we woke up in a jail cell this time. And I started to take my anger out on innocent lives. There was this douche that kept talking us down.
Didn't you know? No one ever leaves this prison alive. You're going to die.
Then, a couple of guards came to visit me. With the freaking Emperor, I was told...
Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
Alright, chill. I don't want to die.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go.
I am. Hey.
Seeing you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dream.
That's kind of creepy, dude. They opened a secret passage of some kind. Told me not to follow, but my brain works like a disobeying child does. But before I left, what were you saying, guy? Bye, sucker. And then I started to walk the secret passage. There was more to it than just dirt. It looked like a whole dungeon. I encountered the Emperor and the guards again, but they were in trouble, so I helped. I'll help. Die. Got a sword from one of the guards' corpses. Give me that. Then got ambushed by rats. Classic. Rats. Got food. Oh, thank you. I haven't had anything to eat. Oh, the rat meat. What a delicacy. I found the shield and the bow, but I couldn't pick the chest because I had no lockpicks. Well, luckily, this barrel nearby had some. I didn't quite understand the lockpick minigame in this game. I can't say that I do even now. Well, I got it to unlock somehow. I admired the new physics system. Whoa. That's not cool. I was just checking the physics. Quite cool for a game that came out in 2006. Learned to customize spells to heal. Whoa. Killed a few more rats and made some crispy rat. Cook rat, even better. Are you guys running away from something? This handsome fella wanted to say hi. What the hell are you? That's zombie. Well, you're dead now. Well, you were already dead anyways. After a bit more slashing and murdering. Oh, come on. Stupid rat. Oh, finally, some real food. I got to feast. Even found a new helmet for Conan. Is that a secret barrel? Wow, we got some drinks. Let's drink it. Oh no, I'm getting stupider. I wanted to get my blocking up, so I tested it on this goblin. See what happens.
See what happens. Yeah, that's what happens. You get blocked. Die. Started to abuse the physics system in this game. I got Immortal and Pastel. This allows you to craft a potion or poison on the go. Oh, we can make a poison with that. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, I want to poison my sword. A few more lucky lockpicking. Kinda get it. More murder. A bit creatively. Bye-bye, goblin. See. I sneaked up on this goblin mage. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. And attempted an assassination. Die, goblin! Which was kinda successful. As I delved deeper into the dungeon, I again met my people. I'll help you guys. Don't worry. And help them kill the assassins that are after the Emperor. He told me that he trusts me because he has been having some dreams about me, or I don't know, man, he is creeping me out. We chose the warrior sign once more. And I was left alone with the Emperor. So, how's your day been? And that's when the assassins got him. Look, that was my first day ever as a guard, so, I swear it wasn't my fault. Of course, we'll be a barbarian. Before he died, the Emperor gave me a necklace. I should have it to save the world, I think. I didn't really listen to him. He is old, so knows what crazy things he is blabbering about. Oh, I see light. Oh, look at this. I finally made it out of the sewers. The first thing that my eye caught was this cave to our right, so I decided to explore it. On the way, a mud crab decided to fight us. Even though he was tougher than the one in Morrowind, he still ended up on the rock near the lake and became my lunch once again. The entrance of the cave was guarded by an imp, but if I learned anything from the older games, the imps are just free kills. I entered the cave to fight, you guessed it, even more imps. I had the chance to admire the ragdolls in Oblivion. Some more imps to slash through, and a dead guy. Cool. He had some good loot at least. I put on the armor I got from him. Whoa. Look at Conan. He's starting to look more and more like a barbarian actually. I still don't know how to get rid of equipment in my inventory. R doesn't do it, X doesn't do it, right click doesn't do anything. Rocks started to retract in front of me. Oh, look at the rock. This door looked cool and magical, so I must have been on the right way. Upon entering it, I found a place that was flooded. Looted some chests here. And then the iPad kid I found a tablet. It was telling the story of this place, which was cool. Even cooler doors and more tablets to read. And now retracting doors? I will lose my mind. I stumbled into this room with a throne. I was hoping to fight a king of some sorts, but it was just another imp. I sat on the throne. We'll get there one day too, Conan, don't you worry. And found the last tablet. I got a magical ring that reflects damage. Fought more imps on my way out and got to the start of the cave. When I got out, it was already evening and it looked so beautiful. I decided to hit the ruins nearby and 2 bandits were waiting for me there. Were you bandits? I fought them with my new equipment. One of them was a bit confused. Whoa. You don't get to kill me. I tested if I could be set on fire. I was. Whoa. I camped for the night and slept till the morning. In the morning, I used the well in these ruins and got a blessing. It was enough exploring for me, so I started to walk towards our quest, which is to deliver this amulet to Jeffrey. Now, when I see a big castle like this, you know I can't just pass it by. So, I entered this very atmospheric place, found a wanted poster for Grey Fox. I wanted to talk with the guards and the locals, but they weren't really useful. So, I just started to walk around the city. I saw the shops district. What I was looking for was swords and armor. Slash and smash sounds about right. This handsome orc dude was the owner here. I sold some of my old equipment to gain gold and bought a steel battle axe with my hard-earned gold. We still have ways to go to become a real barbarian. I found this little nod to the very first game we played, Elder Scrolls Arena. Rest in peace, Conan 1. I had enough of seeing grumpy old faces everywhere I go in this city, so I wanted to humor them a little bit. Look out, a dragon! I'm just kidding. You die now. When that didn't work, I decided to leave the city for good. On the way out, I saw a stable. Oh, can we get a horse here? Hey, wake up. I need a horse. This guy wasn't selling any, and there were definitely horses here. This lady did not have any trading options as well. So, I started to just improve my acrobatics skills and run until I saw this orc lady with her horse. I was just going to have a chat with her, but she was getting attacked by a wolf, so I wanted to help her. Wait, I'm gonna save you. But
But then that crazy
No, I didn't
bitch
hit you,
started
come
to
on.
attack me. Then she turned invisible and ran away. But then the horse started to attack me, and he was such a stubborn boy. It was almost impossible to kill it as well. It hit too hard. I couldn't kill it no matter how much I hit it. But then he just started to run away. Yeah, run away, bastard. Yeah, that's what I get. Go wolf, get him. No luck getting a horse again. So I hit the road on feet. I came across this farm. The door was locked for some reason, so I had to break in, of course. It seemed like the place was abandoned and nobody was there. So I just started to loot everything. Got some brandy, some apples, and a nern root. Upon picking it up, I also received a quest. Cool. After leaving the farm, I finally walked enough to arrive at Jeffrey's place. I met Priest Morrowind. He had an interesting style. Love the hairstyle, man. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. Are you King Jeffrey?
Go ahead.
Nope. Oh, you must be King Jeffrey. Hey.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you...
I told Jeffrey that the Emperor died and gave the amulet to him. He told me to find the Emperor's illegitimate son, who was named Martin, in Quatch. Jeffrey was quite generous and he gave me lots of cool loot, this claymore being my favorite. Although I made fun of Maborel, he donated his horse to us, so he is actually my hero now. Conan got up on his new horse and started to ride into the sun. Well, not really. It was getting quite late. I halted when I saw a fort. You wait here, buddy. It was protected by this little wolf and this zombie, who wasn't really good at their job. I entered the place, and the dead guy welcomed me. What is this, Halloween? I found out that this castle is full of vampires. Got darted in a classic Elder Scrolls way. I freed these rats so that our eternal battle would finally end, and so that they would attack the vampires. However, the plan backfired. We were supposed to attack the freaking vampires, dude. Killed more bloodsuckers, and this invisible vampire attacked me out of nowhere. Whoa. Oh man, I got a disease. I hate you guys. I sneakily put an arrow to this guy's knee, and I wanted to put my claymore to the hotkeys, but I somehow messed it up, and now I was just holding the claymore in front of me while trying to put my bow back. It was close, and I had to use a potion to heal myself. But then... What kind of sound effect was that? Hey, give me my claymore back. I just wanted to put it to 3. Well, thank you. I looked for my rewards at the end of this dungeon. Some valuables here and there. And 2 Shadow Banish wines, which also activated a quest upon picking up. Nice. When I got out, I got chased by a wolf and a skeleton. And the wolf followed me all the way here. Take that, wolf. That's what you get for following me. There, I met these crazy cultist looking fellas. They wanted me to offer some brandy to Sanjin. However, I was not strong enough yet. Which level am I? 1. Alright. Well, I'll come back here when I'm level 8. If I live that long, that is. On my way, a bear cub started to attack me and my horse. Wait a minute. What are you? I didn't want to do it, but I had to for my horse. And if that was not enough, 2 wolves got started to put their fangs on my horse's legs. After I put them to sleep, I saw yet another crypt. It was ran over by bandits, of course, so I had to take care of that problem. Door to Telvin Kazel. It looked beautiful. I tried to sneak attack. Failed. Then I hit the bandit. They started to come after me. After I lost them, I sneaked up on more bandits, but eventually I had to fight them all. I want to jump on this guy and kill him, but then I remembered this was not Dark Souls. In this room, there were 3 bandits coming at me at once. They were quite powerful. I had to run and use my potions to heal. I used my potions for this. Not dying here. Die. I was able to get them once I had enough health. I stole a Varla stone. I don't know what it does, but it was valuable. This bandit wasn't happy about it, so I had to get rid of her. After that, every room and wall started to look same to me. I was getting lost. Oh, I already killed you, so just not the way to go. Where the hell are we? I'm so freaking lost. So I got out and rested to find out that we leveled up. Woo. Put points into strength, endurance, and speed. I decided to keep going for the quest. It was leading to that castle in the distance. There was yet another cave before the castle, but I was pretty bored of them, so I'm gonna speedrun this cave. Killed wolves, looted, killed imps, then wasted all my lockpicks on his chest because I still didn't understand the mechanic and was stupid. Cursed at the chest, and that was basically all. I don't think anything special was here, so I left it behind me. I started to climb to the castle with my horse. It was so desolate. The trees were all burned. It looked beautiful in its own way. As I got closer, the atmosphere changed.
it got even more hellish than before. I encountered a creature I haven't seen before, so I got excited. Some guys decided to help me with it. I learned from this guy that this was a gate to Oblivion. Did you just get a hair transplant, guy? Where's Martin? Asked him about Martin, the illegitimate son of the Emperor. He wasn't here. Then I asked to help close the gate. Then I walked up to the gate. Yeehaw! Whoa, look at this place. Pompeii. This guy told me that there were others trapped in the tower here. I started my adventure to save them. This place was quite dangerous. The enemies here hit hard, and I had to heal after every little encounter. Everything looked disgusting and were dangerous. Whoa, what the fuck? That thing actually scared me. What the? Oh, come on. I was using potions quite loosely and was running out of resources. And to add to my misery, my claymore broke as well. I saw my first Draymora head on the ground. Can I have your armor? Whoa. I was finally at the tower. These weird things gave me mana or magicka. I fought more scamps and Draymora. Even just one was enough to get my health very low. I ran outside to heal, but they were persistent. No, it was closed. Don't, please. Oh, oh my god. Give me that. Wait, did that say restore health? I'm gonna eat that. I made a potion with the Diedros heart. Ooh. That didn't do anything. Oh, you guys freaking suck. I was out of health and potions. I abused my mana potions to heal with a spell. Eventually, they would run out as well. I started to throw everything I had at these guys. Any spells I had, any scrolls, I used everything. Yeah, sure. Go, attack, attack. Attack your own kind for me. These guys were cowards, and they ran away almost every time. Hey, you're not running away. Come here. Die. I got a Draymora mace, but that made me over encumbered. And I didn't know how to drop items. My only method was to hold click and drag them out of my inventory. And that worked only half of the time. So I just googled it, dropped stuff, and equipped my new cool mace. I kept going up the tower to save my new friends. The view was quite cool here at least. Once I got to the other side of the bridge, I found the guy I was trying to save. After I killed the sigil keeper, the guy told me to forget about him and to go remove the sigil. What a hero. So that's what I was about to do. That looks like a trap. I knew it. Killed more of these guys, got on some teleporter just to find even more disgusting stuff. Ew. Is that someone's heart? These guys kept running away from me. I guess we can say that Conan is a barbarian now. I'm back here, you bastard. Even if a tiny bit. As I got to the last part of the tower. Oh, does that heal me? Please tell me it heals me. Yes, thank you. I climbed the stairs and had to fight all three of these guys at the same time. They were easier than I thought they would be. After dealing with them, we finally got to the sigil. As I touched it, the sigil imploded and we were able to close at least one gate of Oblivion. We made it out of there. When I got out, I decided to help these guys get the castle back. Yeah, let's do it. Forkoach! I now had a small army with me. Go man, let's go! So, these guys weren't a problem. Yeah, I have a man with me now. Whoa, guys, a little help, I'm dying. Or, so I thought.
You freaking kidding me? I got killed by a dinosaur. Our hero woke up in Skyrim.
Guys, I saw the weirdest dream ever. I was an old pixelated game character and then a bad looking 3D model.
No one could make sense of what he was saying.
Oh man, what am I doing with all you losers here? All the women are in that carriage right there. Oh, never mind.
Anyone else feel like running?
I kind of felt like running.
Are you?
I am a red guard that looks like this. Oh, and my name is Conan. Don't you forget that. You're a bit close to my face there. Could you just back up, please, horse?
And a terrible sound was heard.
Sorry, I didn't have anything to eat. It's my stomach.
Starting in dungeons wasn't so bad, considering that we were about to be beheaded. That is, until the dragon comes, save the day. And you know these parts very well, so yada yada. We climbed the tower, jumped down, run for our lives, follow the Imperial dude, he lets us free, and we finally get our first equipment. So we put on the armor and get our sword out, and then fight some Stormcloaks and kill them. Well, he does most of the work. We get to the cavern part. Fight even more Stormcloaks. Let me tell ya, these Imperial guys are great archers, and the Stormcloaks are quite durable. Told you they were good. Conan fights some spiders with fire. They melt away easily. Then I try to sneak up on the bear. Fail, and then just put my sword through it. And I finally leave for Skyrim. If you haven't played Skyrim for a long time, yes, it looks this good still. Our first meal of the game is actually a rabbit this time, instead of rats and mud crabs. We choose the warrior stone, of course, and fight a couple of wolves on our way to the town. We finally arrive at Riverwood, talk with Alvor just to complete the quest. And instead of running to Whiterun immediately, I decide to explore Riverwood a bit. Here, I meet Sven. He tells me that he loves Camilla, and so does another dude. He wrote this fake letter so that Camilla doesn't talk to that guy. But I snitch on him by telling the whole plan to Fandel, and he asks me to do the exact same thing Sven tried to do. So I go and talk to Camilla. Snitched on Fandel this time, so Camilla chooses Sven. I tell the news to Sven, and he rewards me with some gold. But what I really want from him is to become my slave. I mean, a good and loyal friend that will follow me to the end. I talk to Orgnar while I'm here, and he tells me that a kid in Windhelm is trying to do black magic. So I decide to walk all the way there. I appreciate the beauty of nature here, come across a couple of guards, and make sure Sven is following me. Come on, Sven. Whiterun looks beautiful, but what I really need to see are the stables. However, no matter where I look, I can't find them. I see a locked chest out and open. This is more my style of lockpicking minigame. I find some gold in it. As I leave Whiterun, I get ambushed by some bandits. I let the guards do my work for me as I watch from a safe distance. I loot the armors off of the bandits' corpses and equip it for myself so I can get rid of the imperial armor. And I look a bit more like a barbarian now too. Conan gets distracted by a butterfly. Well, he is a barbarian, but he can still like butterflies, okay? Shut up. I hit the road again. Skyrim is so beautiful, oh god. I see a giant in the distance, and I know better than messing with him at this level, so I just walk past him. Suddenly, seasons change between these two lands, and now it is freezing winter. I find some ruins here. Of course there are bandits, so I take care of them. These guys were no joke though. They gave me a hard time. I loot some iron armor and reach my true fashion. I can't unlock this master lock, so I just move on. I come across an ice wolf. It's like the regional Pokemon thing, guys. Don't worry about it. It hits hard, and I use a potion and then give it a killing blow. The weather gets worse as I walk more. Everything is frozen now. Conan gets his first level up. We choose health and the two-handed skill called Barbarian, fittingly. I find a cave with some pipes coming out of it, and there is all this jumbo mumbo that our Barbarian can't understand. I decide to enter the cave anyways. Kill the wolves and earn another level. In the chest, I find braces that helps with one-handed weapons. Too bad we don't use those, so I leave. I level up health again, and the barbarian skill once more, so our two-handed weapons hit harder. Sven decides to take an ice bath like the good Nord he is. We walk a bit more and finally reach Windhelm. Windhelm looks way too cool with the snow coming down on it. Some racists welcome us to the city, then we get questioned if we are one as well. Not racist. I hear a kid talking about black magic, so I know that I am close to the quest. However, the door is locked and we're out of lockpicks. Then I remember that Sven here is a good friend, so I make him open the door for me. He does surprisingly a good job, and we get in. We find Aretino in here, and he really is trying to do black magic. So I lie to him and tell him that I am with the Dark Brotherhood. His mother died recently, and he was getting treated very poorly in the orphanage he was staying at. So he asks us to kill the caretaker in there. I decide to help him with his request. However, it is all the way in Riften, so I decide to steal a horse to go there. But I see a carriage, so I don't commit a crime. Yet. We pay the fee and travel to Riften, and it is also beautiful here, away from the winter for a while. I can get through the door here, and our sweet Sven is no help as well. So I try the main gate. The guards are corrupt and ask for money. However, Conan is a charismatic dude, so we persuade them to let us in. When I enter the city, all I hear is Thieves Guild. This guy even threatens us to not mess with them, and this one asks us to steal something for him, which I decline. I may be a barbarian, but I am no thief. I do some charity and finally get to the orphanage. I see that Grelod, the kind, is not so kind in reality. So I tell her that Aretino sent his regards. Well, the children are happy about it, and they learn a valuable lesson that day. I come back to Aretino and tell him that I killed Greylord. Yet another lesson learned. I am raising such a great generation. I decide to pay a visit to my old pal, Ulfric.
Do I know you?
He does not even remember who I am, so I leave Windhelm in tears. I go back to Riften to meet Lila there. She tells me the problems they are having with the thieves. And this guy tells me about the Ratway. Rats, you say, huh? This guy hands me a note, and it is from... oh god. I was just trying to be cool. I'm sorry, Dark Brotherhood. Well, anyways, I jump down to the sewers to find the thieves. The sewers look disgusting as they usually are. I get rid of a bunch of lowlifes here. There are even actual rats for me to kill. This guy tries to fight me with his bare hands. Big mistake. I kill yet another lowlife. Wait, his actual name is lowlife. I finally arrive at the Ragged Flagon, the place where all the thieves hang out. And you know what I do to thieves? Well, they heavily outnumber me, so I do a tactical retreat. They block my way, but I heal my way out of there. And see that they are cowards and can't leave the sewers. I level up once more and get the Juggernaut perk. I return to Lila to report back, but this woman interrupts me and asks me to find some ingredients for her experiment. I get intrigued and start to collect the items. First one here in this old dying man's shop. I tell him that I'll find a cure for him, yet another promise I can't keep. I get the second item here, but I choose not to dwell into these guys' problems. The last item is quite far, so I decide to steal a horse. Not like a thief though, more like an animal lover that wants them to be free. Shh, Sven. You didn't say this, okay? I get on the horse and run away frantically. As I travel to the last item, I come across this creature. Even though I love nature, it picks a fight with me first. I figure if it is made of nature, fire will work against it. It heals itself and gets me pretty low, so I use a potion of healing and finish my business here. I hit the road once more. On my way to the last item, I discover Redwater Den, and people here are talking about a famous skooma, so I decide to give it a try. I ask the dealer here to get some, and she gets persuaded to give me a free sample. Everybody here look out of their mind, so I get hesitant, but it could be fun and adventurous. One time can't hurt, right? So I sit down and use some of that skooma. I immediately get dizzy and start to pass out. I wake up to strange voices. We got scammed. Get me out of here, vampire.
Converse with my prey.
Hey, open the door. We can't pick the lock here because we are out of lockpicks again. But luckily, there is this dead guy laying around. I loot a telekinesis book near him. I equip my new spell. Oh, there's a key. Shh, Sven. And get the key just close enough for me to grab. You're about to have a bad day, buddy. Hey, Sven, are you ready? Oh my god. Sven? Sven, you were supposed to protect me? So, here's a lesson for you kids. Drugs kill.
Stop it.
Also, don't mess with vampires. And with that, we come to the end of our challenge. I tried to scale the Elder Scrolls series with Conan and had some great experiences with him. Although we couldn't beat any of the games, it was still very fun to try first 4 games of this series. Thank you for joining in the adventure. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Bye bye!